Today we try to introduce new semester of second semester on 2005 2006. So before we go to understood about our knowledge in fundamental of the HVAC and refrigeration, let me introduce first the welcoming of new semester. I will introduce about uh, teaching plan first. Yeah. So after that, after the teaching plan, we will go to the uh, about LO1, LO2, and LO3 in the level of the taxonomy. Yeah. So today, yeah, as mentioned in the slide, yeah, we already in the teaching plan. So let's check the teaching plan. So the first, yeah, we can look into the learning outcome. Yeah, as mentioned in the slide, the first of the uh, learning outcome, yeah, will address about applied knowledge of mechanical engineering fundamental to analyze and use the principle of the refrigeration cycle in the air conditioning and refrigeration system. So as mentioned in the text, yeah, the level of taxonomy, yeah, on the cognitive, yeah, on the PO1, yeah, and then C4, also the SK4, yeah. So we will learn in deep about this of the level the taxonomy later on after I complete to present you about the teaching plan, yeah. So the second learning outcome is the conduct experiment on the application of the vapor compression cycle, collect relevant data, and analyze the result to provide value conclusion. And you can see the addressing of the level taxonomy in the P4, yeah, and then SK8, SP1, 3, and 5. This one LO2 will be addressed to psychomotor, especially in the lab activity. Yeah. For the LO1, maybe about the cognitive, we will assess on the test and then also the final exam. And the last, our learning outcome is about apply knowledge of mechanical engineering fundamentals to identify hazard and implement safe working practice in potentially harmful refrigeration system situations. So, as mentioned here, we will be addressing in the effective, mean that you need to improve yourself in the skill of your ability in the presentation. Yeah, for example, the your skill. Yeah, in behind you. Uh, Behind of the psychomotor and also behind of the your cognitive level, yeah. So mean it addressing to the maybe your skill in the presentation, yeah. Okay, let's check about the synopsis, yeah. Actually, this synopsis is for the course introduce the student to the fundamental principle of the heating and ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration system, or we call in the short is the HVAC system, yeah, with a strong emphasis on the vapor compression refrigeration cycle. And then you can check here also the as a reference book, so you can use, yeah, as the update of the publication in the book. Yeah, this is I mentioned here in the heating, ventilation, and the air conditioning in building. Yeah, you can refer other references. Yeah, based on the listed uh, in the list. Yeah, so you can use, yeah. Otherwise, you can use the main. You can use the other option. So this is how we construct the during the semester. Yeah, based on the number of the lecture class and also tutorial and lab activity. And then here, how we mark distribution your assessment based on the midterm, based on the final exam, and then lab report, assignment, and lab test. So we divide by 40% for the final exam, of course, and then we divide 60% in the coursework like the lab report, 25%, assignment at 15%, and the lab test is for 10%. So we separate, yeah, distribute the material of lecture note, yeah, based on the week. We can check, yeah, the week activities here. So we plan the week one, yeah, just introduce the course briefing or BE awareness. So we'll introduce you about the level of the taxonomy level just now mentioned. Okay, in the sector one, I will introduce the hatchback and then the refrigeration system. Yeah? So you can get the material, lecture material in the you learn. Yeah. So you can get there or the notes, and then we continue in week 3. Yeah, still under introduction, and then we go to the chapter 2 until the. So what you need to mention here is the plan, yeah, like the lab one will be start on the week uh, 4, yeah. That is what we plan. So maybe based on the experience, so maybe sometimes the plan will be changed, yeah, based on the requirement, sometimes based on the uh, readiness of the lab. Yeah? So maybe we can change, yeah, early or on week 3. Yeah, maybe maybe lately after week 4. Yeah. So maybe we can discuss later on. So you can check, look, yeah, what we plan here. So maybe next, yeah, in the assignment we will launch in the week maybe week before week semester break, yeah. So we can launch early, or maybe we can just go through to the plan on the week 10, yeah. So based on the situation and condition, yeah, actually early of the launching assignment is good. Yeah, so you have time to prepare your assignment. Okay, this our several number of the lecture will be contribute in this semester. So based on the condition, we separate based on the program. We have the BMKV also, and then we have BMKH program. So we will cover two programs here. So I will counter on the BMKV program. Other will be covered on the program BMKH. Yeah. So for the lab, so maybe will be run by Anche Muhammad Faiz and Azman, and also maybe possible me will be involving also in the lab based on the group. Yeah. So that's all for the teaching plan. So we can proceed, yeah, into the other that I promise you. So I will share about the what we discussed just now, yeah, about the level, yeah, of the assessment in the fundamental hatchback and refrigeration system. Yeah. So based on the addressing in the LO1, LO2, L3, so you can check here based on the PO1, yeah, for addressing in the L1. So what is the PO1 and what is the C4? So we check based on this slide. So you can check here. So based on the teaching plan, the learning outcome 1 will be addressed to PO1. So you can check here PO1, so is engineering knowledge. So mean that your ability to apply knowledge of mathematics or natural science, computing engineering. So this one is one example of the program. So based on your fundamental program is engineering fundamental. So in the hatchback or refrigeration system. So mean that to apply in the LO1. Then for the LO2, we apply to PO4, yeah, mean that investigation. You need to investigate, yeah, by maybe by running to the lab, you to understood how to the operating system of the refrigeration itself or the hatchback system, yeah. So you need to understand the operation system and also how to use the tool to counter or troublemaker. And then you need to understood how to use the tool. And then for LO3, we address to PO6. Yeah? So you can look into the PO6, yeah? The engineering, technology, and work, ability to understand and commit to professional ethic norms of the engineering technology practice and adhere to relevant national and international law. And then what else? We have the other assessment to address in the LO1, LO2, and LO3. So the first, you can check, look, yeah, for the LO1, we address the C4. You need to analyzing, yeah. For the LO2, we addressing the P4, yeah, articulation. And for the LO3, we address the A4, organization, mean you meet the teamwork, yeah. So you organize your group, yeah. So you well done how to manage your group to separate the job scope, yeah, based on the number of member inside, so you can make one of the organizing, yeah, to circulate your work. And then for the SK, yeah, we address SK4 for the LO1. So SK4, you can check, look, the specialist knowledge. You need the specialist knowledge in the refrigeration system. If you don't have the specialist knowledge, you cannot done your work. So that's why you need to attend the class to understood the theoretical, and then you can attend the lab, right? And then you know how to counter the problem in the hatchback system or refrigeration system, and then you can apply, yeah, for your assignment. And then for the LO2, yeah, we address to SKH, yeah. SKH mean that already merge, yeah, to the SK7, yeah, mean that we comprehension, yeah, mean that you need to do, yeah, by deep, yeah, and then order step by step. And then the LO3, yeah, LO3, you need to implement the SK7 also, yeah, in the comprehension. Okay, other than that, yeah, we have other level to address the other skill, yeah. We add based on the ETEC audit, so we need to implement SDG, yeah. So SDG is stand for to the sustainable development goal. So in our subject will be addressed on the SDG 7, yeah, about the affordable clean energy. So mean our hatchback or refrigeration systems will be or follow the clean energy. Yeah, we choose the, for example, a refrigerant that are friendly to the environment. Yeah, so we select on the refrigeration a safe issue in the poison. Yeah, something like that. So this the level, yeah, for the our fundamental hatchback system. So that's for today. So for your attendance, make sure you complete the assessment, yeah, or consider your attendance through this video. Thank you. That's all. Assalamualaikum and good day.